The phone buzzed. I didn't recognize the number, but I didn't need to. I already knew. Dad, I need help. I stared at the screen for a long moment. My daughter. 5 years. 5 years since I'd last heard from her. Since the day she decided I wasn't her father anymore. The day she blocked me from her life. The day she chose him. Her new, real dad. I set the phone down. The words she sent me once still echoed in my mind. You're not part of my new family. Mom's new husband is my real dad. I had paid $80,000 for her wedding. All the savings I had, gone, to give her the day she wanted. And she repaid me by erasing me. And now, here she was, sobbing on the other end of the phone, asking for help. I didn't rush to open the door. I didn't need to. I just stood there, listening to the desperation in her voice. Then, I opened the door. She was standing there. Her face was broken, her eyes swollen with tears. I didn't say a word. I just stared at her, waiting. And then, I asked, "Who are you?" Her face was pale. It was as if she didn't recognize me anymore. I need your help," she whispered, her voice cracking. "Please, I'm sorry." I didn't move. I didn't reach out. The same girl who, just 5 years ago, had stood before me at the altar, calling me her father. She had chosen a new path then, one without me. I looked at her, studied her, waiting for something to change, waiting for her to say something that would make sense, but nothing came. I took a step back, motioning for her to come in. She entered slowly, like a child lost in the woods, uncertain of her next move. I didn't know what she wanted from me. Was she here for pity? For forgiveness? Or was she running from something? Someone? Her hands shook. I could see the fear in her eyes, the same fear I saw when she made her choice, when she walked away. She sat down on the couch, her head down, her shoulders trembling. I kept my distance. I watched her. And then it hit me. I'd been here before, waiting for something that would never come. She was no longer my daughter. I was no longer her father. The only thing left between us was a lie I had to unravel. I couldn't just let her in. I couldn't let the past repeat itself. I stayed quiet. I let her speak first, let her tell me what had brought her here. But she said nothing. I knew better than to ask questions right away. I waited. I needed to be sure. I needed to know what she was really after. I started investigating in silence. Her phone records, her social media accounts, everything. I didn't need to ask. I already knew. The evidence was there. The affair she had been having with him, the man who was now her real dad. It wasn't just a betrayal of me. It was a betrayal of everything I had ever done for her. The texts, the phone calls, the secret messages they'd exchanged behind my back, all of it laid bare before me. But there was more. The money I had spent on her wedding, the trust I'd put in her. I had been blind. I didn't need to confront her yet. Not yet. I had to let the tension build. I had to let her feel the weight of her own lies. But I had nothing to fear. I was in control. The moment came sooner than I expected. She was sitting across from me, eyes downcast, her hands twisting in her lap. I reached for the phone, the one I had kept, the one with all the proof I needed. I slid it across the table to her. Her breath hitched as she picked it up, her fingers trembling as she unlocked the screen. The texts were there, messages between her and him. "I love you. You're the one I want." Her face drained of color as she scrolled. Her lips parted in shock, but she couldn't speak. "Do you remember when I paid for your wedding?" I asked quietly. She didn't answer. She couldn't. I wasn't angry. I wasn't anything. I was just waiting. Her eyes filled with tears. She blinked rapidly, but nothing could change what I had already seen. Her lies, her betrayal. I let the silence stretch on. She couldn't escape it. Not this time. "You thought I didn't know," I said, my voice calm, too calm. "But I've known the whole time." She looked up at me, her eyes wide, her face a mask of regret, but it was too late. "You left me. You erased me from your life," I continued, "and now, you want something from me. But I'm not the man you left behind." She reached for me. Her voice was a whisper. "Dad, please, I'm sorry, I made a mistake." I didn't flinch. I didn't even blink. "I've already let you go," I said, stepping back. "I've been gone long before you ever came back." Her face shattered. She collapsed into the chair, her tears spilling over, but I didn't feel anything. I walked away. It was over. I stood at the door, looking back one last time. There was no pity, no remorse, just clarity. She wasn't my daughter anymore, and I wasn't her father. She had chosen her path, and I had chosen mine. I had taken back what was mine, my peace, my life. The door clicked shut behind me, and I was free. She would never find her way back to me, not this time.